Ricker and Bond, just Ricker in a hotel room, darkly lit. Probably gonna be the best episode yet. Bonjan at 11 p.m. Pacific time says, "Oh, I can't pod at 11 p.m." Ricker, well, if you're not potting hard, Bonjan, then go home. Pot hard, go home. I'm in Atlanta. I went to Investfest 2022. Investfest is a financial literacy festival conference put on by Earn Your Leisure. Another pod. Is it as good as Ricker and Bond? Who's to say? Not me. I needed to make a pod, so I'm going to use this as an unwinding session, and I also wanted just to kind of talk. I tried to go live, but oh, geez, no one goes to my lives. Nerds, am I right? I'm gonna go through the itinerary of Investfest. Usually when I travel, um, this is not recording on that, so Zoom is gonna be fine. When I travel, I get back and I inundate my family with a beginning to end storyline, timeline of my travels. And it all started Friday at like 3-ish or something. San Diego, the place to be. SD. I forget what departure flight. I'm in San Diego, right? Okay, I'm really about to do this whole shtick that I would usually tell my family, but I'll do it on podcast. Going to this airport, the international airport of San Diego. I'm sitting and I see a guy that I met on a previous flight to freaking Florida a week ago. What are the odds? Very slim. I laugh to myself out loud. I go over, say, "What up, dude? How you doing?" This kid is he's like a 20-year-old man, right? Professional volleyball player, tournament player. I don't know if tournaments are professional, but bro's in AVP. AVP, you know? It's like watching big tennis. So I was chatting him up. He's a math major at a college in California, internship at a freaking financial firm. That's freaking dope, you know? So I was telling him my timeline of investment prowess, which I have seeped in through EYL Market Monday. Just your classic, bite out of the apple, look through the window. I wonder if someone's next door just listening. I will, before I say anything else, say I'm not living alone. I live with people. Being alone makes content a little easier because you're bored and got no one to talk to. That being said, see this kid playing volleyball. I said, "Yo, dude, you're on the same flight as me to Atlanta? What a situation that we find ourselves in." Shout out NY for telling me I had a voice for podcast, because I do, especially when it's groggy. I say, "Volleyball man, I gotta do this more often." This is Coca-Cola in the background. Shout out Peter. My guy, when are you volleying the balls? He said Friday. I said Friday. I've been trying to find something to do Friday. I'm gonna go to a volleyball tournament in Atlanta. And it was dope. A lot of white people. Shout out my man Dino, security guard. Or Gino, one of the two. And Dean. I don't know if his Dean was the name, but they were dope. Shout out the girls playing volleyball. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? thunderstorm happened. Get out of the volleyball place. This was in Atlantic Station. Atlantic Station is like a mall. They played tennis there. Apparently, according to some people, Atlantic Station during tennis matches, tournaments, piggity packed. You know what I mean? Was watching this tennis tournament. Was trying to watch the homie that I met on the plane. Gets a thunderstorm. It rains every freaking 6 p.m. in August in Atlanta. What do we do? Nothing good, you know. I'm here. I go. I'm in the Gap. The Friday VIP night, EYL. This is where we transition into the itinerary. EYL Investfest. Is there a spaces or not? Oh man, I made an ad. Didn't go through. Lordy Lord. Who owns the water? You know? Let me just put that out there. VIP networking night, 6 p.m. Here I am, 5 p.m. ish. It is raining cats and dogs in ATL. I'm in JCPenney Gap, whatever the one, for a long time. Going back and forth, looking at my phone, getting ready to Oobs, getting ready to lift. Uber was a whole mishap. I had to cancel on that, get another lady. She was cooler than probably the guy. So, you know, grateful as always. This is gonna be a long recap, jeez. I get changed in a freaking Gap dress room. I went up to the lady, said, "Lady, are you gonna yell at me if I get dressed in your dressing room?" She said, "No, we're not gonna chase you. Got dressed, got flyer than I already was. It's hard to do." Ubered to a warehouse in Atlanta. Network. I don't know what's names off top. I've connected with more people than I've ever connected, literally in my life. Probably depends on the definition of connection. But free beer, I guess it's kind of loaded into the ticket price. But I gotta ask about the economics of the festival. Shout out my boy Quay. Quay homie for life now. Did forget his name multiple times, but Quay knows I know Quay. Shout out Mike Dolo. As always, OrQL, booming. Shout out Mr. Family Man who does credit. Marquise, I believe, of the Sixers, formerly. Charles, I think, oh, I forget girl's name, but she was freaking dope. She had basically supply lane, education, and something else, I forget. She called me Mr. Marketing, that was nice. I have her number, I'll say hi. And that existed Saturday. I don't even remember Saturday. It was Saturday. Saturday. Oh, freaking T-Pain was on Friday. Eric Thomas. I didn't see the financial planning. I watched Bit Boy, Derek Ferguson, and Lamar Wilson, hosted by Caleb Silver. I believe Bonjen might know Lamar Wilson. Be incorrect. I didn't watch Budgenista. High Level Conversations, 19 Keys, Idris Sandu. I read it was supposed to be Charlemagne the God. No offense to Charlemagne, but would much rather hear Idris talk about Web3. That was dope. Got cool shots of that. Steve Harvey, dopeness. Do I have any? Let's see. Let's see if I have notes. I forgot this portion of the show. Quay's message chain was my Oh man, Mixmaster David and another DJ. Shout out Nigel as well. I met Nigel on Long Island. Real estate. Sorry to all the interns that I've ignored. I don't have a system good enough yet where I can ignore you efficiently. The graph is up 5.38% for anybody worried about the markets. Sam, who's Sam? Oh, Sam was the Uber driver. Sam was cool. Sam got in a car accident. I forget some of his story. He got in a car accident, disability or something. Need to get him a financial advisor. I'm looking for Quay's text, man. Where's Quay's text? Alright. I used Quay's text. Huh. Oh no. Andrea was the marketing lady. Where's Quay's? I might have to take a pause real quick. I think it's 20 minutes either way. So we'll take a commercial break and then we're going to Saturday night at Investfest 2022. Okie dokie. I really hope that transition well. By transition, I mean cut well. Steve Harvey, where the heck is Quay's text messages? And this is something, a smart person would do at the beginning. So if we scroll all the way up on QH's. Oh man, I was finna go to a soccer game, didn't end up. I'm waning in energy. Man, Quay said, did I make it home safe? What a kind fellow. China, BitBoy says, send crypto miners to other countries to have stake in that area. BitBoy uses ESPN yelling marketing. What he's looking at for NFTs as the next wave is gaming skins. Gaming gets into the metaverse more. NFTs to validate you have a certain game accomplishment. And then we're looking at insurance contracts, real estate. Look at the ownership and look at everyone that's owned it. Imagine looking at a property and nothing's left out. My note for that was imagine a virtual reality visualization. Oh, speaking of the visualization, I have to completely ignore this podcast because the Meta Elevate was wild. Jatali, Irene, Colin. His name's Colin, I believe. Oh, dude. Yeah. This kid. Let's get. It's not very cold. BitBoy did stuff, unique identifier associated with an identity, like a ticket or a pass, but an NFT is. An Oracle problem can't define that for you succinctly. It's basically to even upload onto a decentralized blockchain, you still have to go through some kind of human or centralized authority. What's up with that? Chainlink solving that. Solana versus Ethereum minting. You need to go if there's an arbitration of sorts, a dispute, you gotta go to court, and then what's the point of crypto then? So my note for that was if you have a cross-blockchain arbitration tool, then you're chilling, you know. And then at 12:14, I texted Quay saying, "Do you want to go to a soccer game at 3?" He tells me, "Hey, my guy, Steve Harvey is freaking at 3 o'clock after that, Trap, Josh Brown, and the dude from CNBC, I forget his name. So I'm like, oh, I can't go to this game anymore. Steve Harvey's gonna be on the stage at 3:05. 4 p.m. comes around, halftime in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. We're still listening to DJ. Conferences always pushed back a little bit. Should have assumed, should have gone to the game. They won with the freaking buzzer beater, 90 plus 4 minutes to get the dub. Josh Brown Trap was dope. I didn't meet Josh Brown yet. But he's gonna know me because I made a joke. I made him laugh. Alright, that's what I do. Idris and I think Keys was next. I think it's supposed to maybe be Charlemagne the God, but having Idris made me literally say out loud, "Oh my God, you got Idris!" It was dope. Corporate ownership. There's one thing. Where the freak was it? It was in Discord. In the linked space. Discord. Oh, dude, I got a message here too. Oh man. Yeah, I might make a number 2 to this. I'm ending this. Okay, we ended this on 12 p.m. on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Saturday, indeed. Thanks for listening. Rick and Bond. I'll continue my story next time. Another lesson that was maybe the biggest lesson, and I'll say it on the next one, but you never know how much time you have left. Take for granted. Most people do. Be grateful. Health, then memories, and then other stuff in the background amass the most capital of most people. Good day.